make it today. So, good morning, everybody. Hopefully, hopefully you're not too sore from yesterday. Everybody feeling okay? Kinda.
What's
Oh,
the
you guys
question?
are on mute. All right. So what we're gonna do today, so just so you can kind of understand what's coming within the next hour, is we're gonna really, because most people's glutes and inner thighs are a little bit sore today, so we're gonna make sure all those are nice and warmed up. After the extended warm up, we are going to kind of play a game, and I'm going to partner everybody off, and then we're going to end with some core. Okay, so it'll be more fun than yesterday. So a little not lighter, but just different aspects and different muscles. And then next weekend, I looked at the weather. It should be nice, so we should be able to meet outside both days. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start off with the warm up. So we're gonna start off with what's called T-spine rotation. Anybody, anytime you hear someone using the word T-spine, it stands for thoracic spine, which is this upper part of your back. Okay, that's the most important part of your back to loosen up, because then it just flows down the chain. So if this is open, and everything else kind of releases. So we're gonna start with rotation. So everyone get into all fours position here. So we're gonna start off with a tall rotation. So knees are shoulder width apart. You're gonna kiss that belly button back to your spine and squeeze your glutes. We're gonna plant our left hand into the ground and push really hard. As we're pushing through the left hand, we're gonna open up, look at our right middle finger, okay, as high as you can go, and then you're gonna sweep back down. We're gonna now use our breath. We're gonna exhale, kiss the belly button to the spine, squeeze your glutes, lift, lift, lift. Look at that middle finger, stretch towards the ceiling, and come back down with an inhale. Exhale, pull belly button up, twist, and down. So you guys should be able to eventually stack that wrist on top of your shoulder blade. If you're not able to do that today, that just means that you need to work on your mobility a little bit more, okay? Making sure you're breathing as you're rotating. Okay, we got one more on this side. Exhale, pull the belly button up, squeeze the glutes, twist, middle finger stack on top of the shoulder, and inhale down. Now we're going to go to the left side. So stay planted, exhale, pull that belly button in, reach towards the ceiling with the left hand, open up, eyes follow the middle finger, and back down. Push heavy through the palm, look at the middle finger, stretch, and down. Just keep going on your own rhythm. Sometimes if you need to stay high, just open up the armpit and rotator cuff area, you can. So this back series that I'm about to show you guys in this warm up is super important, especially during cold weather. So if you have any type of back pain, soreness, ever, these T-spine rotations, if you can do this on a daily basis, will end up healing your back. Okay, one more on the side. Now, we're gonna do a mini T-spine rotation, which is gonna be harder, okay? So we're gonna come down on our forearms like this. So our knees are still shoulder width apart, our feet are relaxed behind us, and our elbows underneath our shoulder blade. We're gonna tuck our right hand behind our right ear. We're gonna exhale, close the elbow towards the left rib cage, and then you're gonna open up with an inhale this time, okay? Exhale, close, pull the belly button up, inhale, and open. Okay, so make sure that you're driving up and out of the left elbow, and you're really looking at your eyes are following that right elbow. Two more. Okay, other side. So now our right forearm stays down on the ground. Our left hand places behind the left ear. We're gonna exhale, close as low as we can, and then we're gonna inhale, open, and look at your left elbow. Okay, you might notice that one side is harder to twist than the other. Okay, so really concentrate. If this side is stiffer, hold at the top of the movement for a little bit longer.
So your face isn't hitting the couch? It's not. Oh, okay. Oh. So hard.
Two more. Now, while we're on our knees, we're going to scooch our knees back. So scooch them back, and then we're going to push our armpits down into the ground and lift your butt up. This is called, for those of you who are yoga people, this is called puppy pose. Okay. We can nickname it Scout and Coco pose. Rest your head on the ground. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to stay in this position, but you're going to drive your elbows down and lift your hands behind your head. So you're going to lift your hands up and over. Okay, so what that does is it opens up your tricep area and also opens up your thoracic spine. So just up and over your head. And hands come down. We're going to sit down. We're going to do 90-90. So right leg out in front, left leg in the back. Okay, peel those shoulders away from the ears. So especially during winter, because we're texting a lot, making plans, we're cold, so we hunch. So really focus on reminding your rhomboids to be engaged by pulling back. We're going to pull those rhomboids back as you exhale down and inhale back up. Flexing those feet as you come up and down. Okay, last one. And now we're going to lift this left knee. So straight spine, pulling those shoulder blades down and back, hands support, lift the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drive this left knee down, raise the left foot, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. So left leg out in front, right leg in the back, 90-90, flexing the feet. Rhomboids engage here, shoulders drop down from the ears. So really good proper posture here as you exhale down. That's 1, up, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right leg lifts and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drive this knee down, lift this back leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now to loosen up those inner thighs from all that abductor side leg lifting from yesterday, we're just going to do that window white position. So sitting on your sits bones, you're going to rock your knees side to side, opening up through the hips and the inner thigh.
Yeah, I don't think it really. What's that? I didn't really so. Listen here.
Okay, now we're going to do what's called a hamstring back roll up. So our feet are going to stick out straight in front of us, and we're going to lift those toes up towards our face. So we're going to start reaching overhead, and we're going to forward fold down, and then we're going to roll up one slow vertebrae at a time. Shoulders come down, then head comes up, and we do it again. So it's kind of like a dance a little bit. You know, if you've ever seen a ballerina do this move while standing, just really reach, roll up one slow vertebrae at a time, and back. So really focusing on the roll up through the spine, okay? That's the most important part. One vertebrae up at a time. Okay, butterfly style here. We're going to do butterfly mini circles, okay? If you are really tight from yesterday, decrease the range of motion. If you feel fine from yesterday, you can make bigger circles. Okay, so just do what your body's telling you to do. Don't worry about anybody else. The only thing I really want everyone to concentrate on, because I see it happening already, is shoulders down, neck is long, peel the rhomboids back. Okay, switch directions of the circle, other way. Okay, on to the knees. Last stretch, and then we'll get rolling, okay? Right leg is on the ground, left leg is up. We're going to reach up to the ceiling, and we're going to tilt towards our left knee. So we're opening up the rib cage and the hip flexors. Make sure your butt is tight and your neck is long. Try not to look down. Keep your neck long. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, left leg down, right leg up. Tuck the butt or scoop the pelvis first. Reach those arms up overhead as high as you can. No bend in the elbows. Lean into your right knee. Squeeze. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so good 15-minute warm up there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair everybody off.
Lex, a quick question. My hips after yesterday are, I won't say screaming, but really tight.
Yeah, they should. So the reason why they're tight, Tim, is because you know how we work this inner thigh muscle?
Yeah.
It's going to radiate up into here.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's all attached. So
Yeah.
So first cue is that means you need to do that workout once a week. So really, because that just means that that muscle was turned off. And number 2, we'll make sure that we do a lot more hip stretching at the end.
Cool. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome. So if you guys have your foam rollers, we'll do that at the end. That'll really help. But yes, that's normal. That you'll be tight for probably 2 days. Sorry. Okay. So here's how the teams are going to work. Okay. So Tim and Emily, you guys are going to be a team today. Okay. So Tim and Emily, you guys are a team. Okay. Mary and MC, you guys are a team. So Mary and MC, Maggie and Jeff are a team.
Right there. Sorry, I have to feed the.
Oh, no worries. No worries. I will, we can re-explain when you get back. So everybody, so Emily, Tim, Mary, MC, Mag, and Jeff are teammates. Okay. So this is how this game is going to work. So let's just pretend that Emily and I are partners.
We're not on video.
So I will sub in for Tim at the moment just to explain how this is going to work. So we're going to do one exercise set at a time because if I explain all this, everyone's going to get confused. So we're just going to stick to one exercise and then we'll continue to build in. So right now I'm Tim and Emily is my partner. Okay. So the first exercise, what we're going to do is we're going to do one cardio and one isometric exercise. Okay. So since I'm Tim, okay, I am going to hold a squat hold and I'll assign who starts in the isometric and who's moving first. So don't worry about that. So I'm Tim and I'm going to be sitting in my low squat hold. Okay. While Emily is completing what's called cross squat jacks. Okay. So I have 2 options here. So for jumpers, you will jump and you're going to cross your body. Instead of coming here like a regular squat jack, you're going to cross across your body to get your obliques. Come back up and cross across your body. Okay, the goal is to go nice and quick here. Now, if you're not a jumper, what you do is you stay in this position and you cross across your body, stand up, cross across your body, stand up. That'll also help loosen up the hips because we're kind of hinging, so it should loosen up any lactic acid. Okay. So Tim is not allowed to move until I call time. Okay, the movers are always on my time. Okay, once I call time, then Emily is going to hold a squat and Tim is going to be doing cross squat jacks. Make sense? So Tim, you're frozen first. So you're in your isometric hold. Emily, you're moving first. Okay, Maggie, your isometric hold. Jeff is moving first. Okay, MC, you will move first and then Mary's going to hold.
Hey, Alexa.
Yeah.
So because we're on the phone, we can't see anyone else.
Oh, so
Like on the video.
okay.
So should my mom and I just be partners?
Yeah, you 2 be partners, and then so then Jeff and Mary, you guys are a team then. Okay, so MC, you're moving. Maggie, you're frozen. Tim, you're frozen in a squat. Emily, you're moving. Mary, you're gonna be frozen in a squat here. Okay. Until Jeff is done. And then when Jeff is done, you're gonna be doing this until I call time. Make sense? Okay, so that's what the first exercise is. So people who are frozen, go ahead and go into your deepest squat, toes off the ground, okay? People who are moving, you're on my time clock for exactly 45 seconds. The goal is to move as fast as you can. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's move. Okay, so people who are frozen, you're sitting in the squat. People who are going cross squat jacks, I want you to move your feet as fast as possible. So for those of you who aren't so sore from yesterday, you guys can do mini pulses here to activate a different group of muscles. Unless you're sore, then you can just stay in a squat. Good. Everybody in the squat, get lower. Hands off your thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, your partner's done. Partners who are just moving, you're in the lowest squat possible. If you'd like to pulse, you can. Everybody who is just frozen, you do cross squat jacks. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Remember, if you don't want to jump, you're just here. Okay, big toe off the ground, big chest. Hands off the thighs. Okay, big toes up. Good. If you're in that squat position, don't look down at your feet. Look up. Stay with me. Final 15. If you're able to pick up the intensity or add a pulse to your isometric squat, now's the time. Hands off the thighs. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? So don't worry, we will come back to this, okay? But we're just gonna run through this one at a time. So if you started frozen, you're gonna always start frozen first. If you moved, you're always gonna move first, okay? Next exercise, okay? People who are frozen, this is what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be doing a single leg glute bridge hold. So your knees are even and you're lifting your hips up as high as possible and you're holding. When I say halfway, you guys switch, okay? Now, for the people who are moving, you guys are going to be doing dead bugs, okay? So opposite hand, opposite leg, right? And so it's just easier to transfer right into a glute bridge after you're done. Remember to tuck the pelvis in, exhale when you move the limbs, inhale when you're back to center. Okay, so people who are frozen, start with your left leg down, lift the hips, flex the foot. So get in that position now. People who are moving, you're in dead bug. Let's hit it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Yes.
Those legs high.
Did Josie want to play?
Good. I want everybody's hips as high as they can go. All right, people who are doing single leg holds, you switch legs. People who are dead bugs, you're halfway. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, people who are just on the single leg glute bridges, now you're going into dead bugs. People who are just doing dead bugs, start on your left leg glute bridge in 3, 2, 1, and move. Okay. So the slower the dead bug, the harder it's going to be. If you hold for that 1, 2, 3, that's when your low abs are going to tone the most. For people who are doing the single leg glute bridges, if you want an extra challenge, lift your toe off the ground and start pulsing into your heel. Okay, people who are single leg glute bridges, switch legs. Dead bug people, you are halfway. Get those hips up. Lift, flex that foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last exercise before we actually make this a fun game. Okay, I just had to run it through so everyone gets it in a slower version. Okay, so people who are frozen, this is what you have next. Okay, so don't worry, I have two options for people who have shoulder issues. If you do not have a shoulder issue, you can do knees or regular push-up. However, we're not actually doing a full push-up. We are holding the lowest part of a push-up until our partners are complete, okay? Nothing is touching, just you're hovering 1 centimeter off the ground. And you can totally do that on your knees, okay? There's no shame in doing that. If you are not a big shoulder person, okay, you can hold high plank or hold here, okay, on the knees. Okay, all I care about is that your core is activated and kissing your spine until your partner is done. Okay, so for the person who is moving, you're doing T-spine rotation. So again, working on that thoracic spine, you're up in this high plank position, feet are wider than your hip bones. You're gonna rotate, look at your right arm, come back to center. Rotate, look at your left arm, come back to center. If you're not a shoulder person, you're more than welcome to do this on your knees. Rotate and look up. Okay, so last time, did anybody have questions or?
Minute or 45?
Minute. It's okay to go on your knees for the push-up hold, okay? Or you can go halfway.
You don't do this on your knees. Only wussy.
I definitely do.
Well, you're pregnant. You're allowed to do anything you want. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you can choose any option, okay? So low push-up hold for the people who are holding, T-spine rotations for everyone else. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it. Lowest push-up position. Again, okay to switch to the knees. For people who are doing T-spine rotations, make sure you exhale before you turn. Hold that belly button tight towards your spine. When you inhale back down to center, that's when you can relax your belly. Halfway. People who are in that low push-up hold, protect your neck by extending it nice and long. Shoulders are relaxed. Take the tension out of your face and transfer it to strength down into the low body. Okay, again, the knees are not weak. If you need to go to your knees to hold that low position, that's okay. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. So if you were in that push-up hold, you're doing T-spine rotations.
Why is that so damn hard? I mean,
Because
I
so
can do 70 push-ups, but that was extraordinarily hard.
well, if you think about it, have you ever done a squat like this versus this? This
Yeah.
opens up so much more muscles and all, so it becomes a full body workout, decrease from here. So when you're in that low push-up hold, you're literally using all of this strength, not just here. So you're using a full upper body strength. So it takes a lot more muscle, so it feels a lot more work.
God, that is awful. Nice job. God. Okay, sorry. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good thing you get to do it again. Ready? T-spine rotations in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. For people who are holding, make sure your glutes are intact by squeeze, tight belly button. Remember, people who are on the T-spine rotations, exhale, scoop the pelvis. Inhale, relax the pelvis. We are halfway. Stay with it mentally. Final 15. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Take a swig of water and listen to how this is going to become a game now. Okay? So Tim and Emily, remember, you guys are partner. MC and Mag, you guys are partners. Jeff and Mary, you guys are partners.
I think Emily, we need an EMT for Emily. I think she's in bad shape. That's
I had to take a drink of water. So here's how this is going to work. So Emily's the mover, Jeff is the mover, and he is the mover. When you get done with 20 of your exercise, okay, you don't yell. Get onto the computer and say, okay, Tim, go. And then Tim does that, and then he'll tag Emily back in, okay? So the first group that's complete wins the game, okay? So remember, everybody has to do 20 of the moving parts. The people who are holding, you just hold until your partner's done. Okay, if you have forgotten, again, I'm working your memory. So if you forgot the 3 sequential exercises, you get a second reduction from your, so if you finish first, you have to do 1 to 2 more seconds. And if someone catches you, that's your penalty for forgetting the exercise. But that's why it's good that you have a partner, okay? So you can say, what's next? And you can work it out, okay? This is a mental game as much as a physical game.
We go all the way through.
You go all the way through all 3 sequences that we just did.
what sequences.
Okay, and that's also why the Zoom is important, right? Because you can kind of compete, right? And see, so like, let's just say I was on Jeff's team and we both forgot, then I can peek at MC and Maggie and see what they're doing, and we can get right into it. Okay, so the first team to complete it wins. Ready?
Wait a minute. I'm still confused. So Emily's going to do 20 of each of the things we've done.
No, so the first circuit you start first. Okay. So I will give everyone the answer to the first circuit. Okay. The first sequence was someone was holding a squat and someone was doing the cross squat jacks.
Right.
So Emily will be doing 1, 2, all the way to 20. Tag and say,
Right.
Tim, you go. And then
Okay.
you do 20, and then you guys have to remember what's sequence number 2.
I'm holding the spot in that situation.
Correct.
Okay,
And-
I thought to hold the goddamn push-up 1 inch off the ground thing.
Well, that's next. So you have to figure out what's next, because you have to do all 3 sequences.
Yeah, great. Fuck. Okay. Sorry.
Okay. So it's okay to be off of mute for this, because obviously you're going to want to save time by being off mute to communicate to your partners, okay?
And how many
Everyone-
times do we go through all of them?
You have to go through all 3 sequences.
Okay, just
Both-
one time each.
We're all the remedial group, obviously.
And all people have to, so both partners have to complete each sequence before you move on to the second.
That's okay.
Team Jeff, Team Jeff.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Your roots are coming to the fore.
here we go. Let's see which team can remember the best. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, wait, everyone stop. Hold on, stop. All right.
I'm winning.
Yeah, Emily's kicking ass.
This doesn't count. Hold on. Do not sacrifice form at the expense of winning. And all movers did, okay? Everyone's squat has to be as low as they can, not way up here to save energy, all the way down. Everyone who's doing a squat jack, it's not here, okay? You have to go all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Otherwise, I'm gonna start everyone over again, okay? Keep your form, otherwise you get penalties. Ready? Here we go. In
We
3,
starting over?
all the
Go.
way over.
1.
All the way over in 3, 2, 1, go. Be good about your form. There we go, much better.
Jeff's not standing up.
Very,
He is
very,
hold the squat, Jeff. There you go. Go, Tim. Go, Tim.
Okay, Jeff. 1.
Okay, Emily.
Wait, you have to look at your partner to make sure they're doing it right. Otherwise, it doesn't count.
Shut the hell up. Nag, nag, nag.
Is that 10 at least?
Halfway, Mary.
Emily, halfway?
Is it 20 each leg, Jeff?
Mary, he said halfway.
Okay. Is it 20 each leg?
20 total.
Total.
10 each
Okay,
side.
go, Mary.
Emily, am I going?
Hey, slow down your dead bugs.
Halfway, Jeff.
Okay, Emily, done. I'm not slowing down. That's not the aim of the game. I'm done. I did 20.
Cheaters never prosper in the long run. Okay, done.
I hate
Done,
this.
Jeff.
I'm not cheating. I'm just moving fast. Oh, God in fucking heaven. Yeah. Oh, my God. No.
Abs don't fail me now. I love you too.
Oh, good job.
This is 10 on each side?
Okay, Mary.
Yeah, 20 total.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
Alexa, we're done.
Okay, Maggie and MC won. All right, who's gonna get second and who's gonna get third?
We need a
Oh, Jesus.
recount. We need a recount up there on the golf course.
Fake news.
I don't think so.
I can
my-
see in MC's window, and they were just sitting there drinking bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't see him on the video.
All right, we're gonna wait. Till,
Good work, Emily.
Oh, done.
okay, good job.
Holy-
So
My
good.
protocol ever was perfect, guys.
So good job to every team. That was actually fun to see how people communicated. So we're gonna take the same concept next week because outside and when you guys can actually see each other is gonna get a lot more fun. So don't think that this is going away. Now we're gonna work together as a whole team and we're gonna work our side abs, okay? So we're gonna go 2 exercises at a time. The first thing we're gonna start off is with it's called a Russian twist. Let me show you what not to do, okay? This is not, okay? What you guys need to do is you need to lean back 45 degrees and you need to reach as long as you, so this is a true Russian twist, okay? A lot of people hold their arms bent and they try to do a weight right here. Really bad for your back, okay? You need to lean back, you need to reach your arms out as straight as possible, reach behind you nice and slow, up to center, exhale, inhale to center, exhale, okay? That protects the spine and also slows down the movement of the spine because the spine does like to twist, but not at that rapid pace and not with a weight. So nice and slow. Exercise 1, okay? Exercise number 2, we're gonna go, do what's called side laying V-ups, which you guys have seen before, and I think you guys liked it, okay? So you're gonna lift top leg up, bottom leg up, and then lower them both down at the same time. Okay, so we'll just start with those 2. So Russian twist first. So
Are we all doing it together then?
your heels in front of their sit bones, pull your toes up towards your face. First. Pull, so a lot of people are sitting here, pull your spine up so you're super straight, shoulders are down, palms up. Now everybody lean back 45 degrees, okay? Pull that tummy back. We're gonna move in 3, 2, 1. Reach as long as you can behind you, palms up, inhale to center. Exhale, over to the other side, inhale. Good. Okay. Nice and slow. We're moving a little bit too fast here. We're missing the middle. Everybody slow down. Look at me. Stop here. People still aren't stopping. Stop here. Reach to the left. Stop here. Reach to the right. Okay. It's a lot slower than you think it is. Here, stop and center. Here, stop and center. There we go, much better. Now, for those of you who feel like this is comfortable and you would like an additional challenge, you are now welcome to lift your feet up into a V position, reach, center, reach, center, okay? Lift the feet, but there can be no bend in the knees. Nobody should be bending your knees if you're lifting your feet off the ground. It should be a perfectly straight V, okay? So if you choose to lift the feet off, it's straight, lift, and center. There we go.
How about just lifting straight legs?
Good job. Final 15. Nice. Good. So stopping in the center is really important, okay? Because it teaches those low abs to stabilize before you use the obliques to twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to go into side plank lifts. So if your neck hurts, you're more than welcome to lay down on your arm like this, or you can prop it up here. Whatever feels best for you. You're going to use football fingers right in front of your chest bone for support. Flex both feet, lift the top leg up as high as you can. Lift the bottom leg to meet it, lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the leg, lift, squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift, lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, lift, lift. Flex the feet, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, okay? Rest the neck, however feels most comfortable for you. Flex the feet, make sure your core is engaged the whole time. Tighten up these glutes. Football fingers for support. Lift top leg, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 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 Last one. Lift, lift. Squeeze the butt for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to add on 2 exercises. Okay, from there, we're going to do the side plank. So working this isometrically here, and we're going to swing the leg front to center. Okay, notice how I didn't come back here. Okay, I'm cutting that out because people are really flaring their backs. We're stopping here. So we're only swinging front, even with the hip. Front, even with the hip. Okay, I don't want to see curling of the spine. I want the spine to be perfect. The only thing that's moving is your leg. All right, start on your left elbow, neck is up. Lift the hips. We're only going to do 20 seconds of this, so I want to see perfect form. Lift the hips as high as you can. Push them towards the screen. Lift the leg even with the hips. Front, sweep to side. Good. 2. Good. Exhales you close. Inhales you open. And up, and your shoulders down away from your ears. Last one, and rest. Switch sides, okay? Elbow right underneath the shoulders, high five the ground. Lift as high as you can. Short amount of time, so it should be perfect form. Lift, and sweep to the front. Center. Good, sweep. Center. Use the glutes and the core the whole time. Last one. And relax down. Last exercise. Okay, and then we're going to string them all together. You're going to lay on your side, banana holds, okay? We've done these before too. Reach as long as you can, and we're gonna lift and hold as long as you can here. Okay, then we'll switch sides. If it hurts your neck, you can lift here and support your neck this way. Okay, so if you have any neck issues, you can lay down here or hold your neck here. If you don't have any neck issues, your hands are up and you're lifting. Okay, here we go. Putting on the right side. We're gonna lift as high as we can in 3, 2, 1. Pull that belly button back, lift and balance. Okay, sometimes the neck starts hurting in between, so again, more than welcome to rest the head. Keep the legs together, keep them high, final 15. Flex the feet, engage the calves. Lift higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, okay? Everybody get into position, relax the shoulders down, hold that pelvis up and under, okay? Engage the pelvic floor, flex the feet, and lift as high as you can. Try to square your shoulders off to the front of the room and not to the ceiling. So you shouldn't be facing the ceiling here. You're squared towards the front of the room. Flex the feet, lift higher halfway. Good job. Hang with me, final 5, 4, lift, 3, 2, and relax. Take some water.
Yeah, Alexa, it's fascinating. Why that one was really, really easy. The one before, the banana was easy. Sweeping the leg was not.
Well, so sweeping the leg, probably not, because your glutes are probably a little bit sore from yesterday.
Yeah.
That one is a heavy glute and oblique exercise, so the fatigue from yesterday is probably making it feel hard.
Okay. Because the banana was almost cathartic, because it's just kind of total stretch.
Speak for yourself about the banana.
Yeah. You got a little white banana right back there. What's that little banana doing?
Got a cinnamon colored one and a white one over here.
There's a very doggy. Coco's there too. She's actively involved. I think everybody needs a doggy for this.
I know, I need to get
Better than a goat. That's what I say.
one more round of this, and then we're gonna take our time and stretch, okay?
Cool.
So starting from the top, we're gonna do the Russian twist. Okay, so you guys are more than welcome to lift the legs if you felt like that was more of a challenge for you. If the heels on the ground were enough of a challenge, then stay there, okay? So let's start in neutral position by lifting the spine super tall, shoulders are down, engage those rhomboids, palms face up toward the ceiling. Remember, don't miss the centerpiece. If you just go side to side, you're not training your low abs. You have to stop here to get those low abs to fire, okay? Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, lean back 5 degrees, we reach, exhale here, inhale to center. Okay, you can lift the legs if you feel comfortable doing that. Try to hold for 1, 2 at each end of the exercise. Good, nice, everyone's nailed this. Final 15. Good, keep straightening out that spine. Sometimes we accidentally curve when we feel tired. Engage the rhomboids, straight spine. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're gonna go into the side swinging and then side V-ups. Okay, so left side first, palms face down, lift the hips up as high as you can, roll that shoulder blade back. Okay, right leg is up and flexed. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, close. Inhale, stop, center. Okay, try to keep that pelvic floor engaged the whole time. Okay, scooping the pelvis, or if you like this, the belly button kissing the spine cue better, that's just how it should feel the whole time. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Keep those shoulders down. Create energy through this right elbow. So really press this top body weight into this arm. So you're not sinking down into your rotator cuff or into your traps. You're pushing and opening up this space here. Okay, so push that energy down. Lift the foot, flex, and close, and open. Good, engage that pelvic floor, squeezing the glutes as you transfer from one aspect of the movement to the other.
My face. Oh, Rosie. Oh, geez.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just stay on this side. Okay, we'll do side V-ups. Okay, you can rest your neck on the ground or in your head. Flexing the feet, we lift the top foot, lift the lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top lift, meet in the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just for efficiency's sake, we're going to do banana before we switch sides. So since we're already laying down here, okay, remember you can lift just your legs or both your arms and your leg, up to you. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Flex the feet and lift, hold. Good. Pull that pelvic floor back, squeeze the glutes, shoulders are relaxed. Final 15. Get those legs higher, lift, use the abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we switch sides, okay? Side leg lifts, and then bananas, and then we'll stretch and be done. Flex the feet, engage the pelvic floor, squeeze the glutes. Here we go. Lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, lift. 5, 4, squeeze your butt. 3, 2, 1. Last 2. Lift, lift, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 1. And lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right in the side plank holds in 3, 2, 1. Banana, hold. Relax your shoulders, flex the feet, squeeze the pelvic floor and the glutes. Final 15. Good. Keep your legs together. Don't try not to create space. Hold them together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Water. Okay, now we can stretch it out for tight hips and obliques. So we'll start off with some regular stretching and then we'll go into foam rollers. If you don't have foam rollers, that's okay, all right? So I'll give everyone about 10 seconds to go grab a foam roller if they have it. And if they don't, remember, you don't have to.
Just fascinating to me how
Not really.
difficult some of those are and how relatively easy some are.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's because my right hip is a couple of years away from replacement, but the left hip has no problem with any of this. The right hip is working its butt off.
It's probably good for those surrounding muscles, especially before your hip replacement. It's really good that those muscles are getting strong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not going to do it for a couple of years, but still. Oh.
And there's the brain replacement.
Yeah, there's that. I've been needing that for 67 years.
All right, so let's go ahead and stretch those hips out before you get first, okay? So we'll go ahead and start off into butterfly. So just pull in and tight, relax the shoulders down again. Remember, perfect spine. So I want everyone's spines to be straight, okay? And we're just gonna lean forward with a straight spine, no bending, as far as you can go, shoulders peeled back. Sometimes, in this one especially, you can push your elbows into your rib cage and then pull back. And it kind of gets a little bit deeper into the stretch. So elbows tight into the rib cage and pull through your triceps towards the back. Okay, go ahead and sit back up. Now, for this hip stretch, okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of get into like a clamshell position here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna open and kick, back and center. Okay, so it's just using a little bit of mobility here, stretching through the calves to really flex this foot here, bring it back and down. So open the clam, kick, bring it back. Okay, one more. And go ahead and switch sides. Clam. Really press that foot to engage the shin and open up the calf and the Achilles and come back down. Careful where you're placing your head weight. Sometimes if we look down, we start to crouch our shoulders. And the more open you be, the better it is for your body. Okay, good. So from here, if you have your foam roller, you're going to place it underneath your hip flexor, which is this right here. Okay, so you're just gonna roll into your hip flexor for a couple seconds. If you don't have a foam roller today, that's okay. So if you don't have a foam roller, you're going to hold this position, hold it tucked. So if you're not a foam roller person today, pull your hands back behind you, stay open, and hold this while everyone else is rolling out.
So Alexa, for me to feel it in the hip flexor, I kind of have to go to the side. Is that okay?
Yeah, totally. Some people are tighter on the medial parts, and then some people are tighter on the lateral part, which is the outside part. So if you're tighter on the outside part, that's totally okay to roll to that.
I don't feel it otherwise on the inside at all.
Yeah, go to your tightest spot. So
it's kind of like the top of my quad though. Is that?
Yeah, no, that's like right here.
No, like nothing here can I feel at all.
Right.
But I do, I don't know if you can see this, but I do more here.
That's normal. So people just feel soreness different areas. So if you feel it there, then do what's best for your body.
Thank you.
Do we switch?
Not yet.
Nice try.
Yeah, this is my bad hip.
Hip that will improve.
Now switch legs. So remember, the tighter that this front muscle is, even if it's on the side, Mary, the tighter that whole area is, the more it pulls on the pelvis.
Ah.
We don't want that, okay? Because that'll cause low back and knee issues down the road. So what we want to do is loosen that whole area up, whether it's towards the center or to the side, so we constantly have an open and loose lower back and knees.
Okay.
You know, it really is astounding what you can do just with body weight, as you are showing us almost every class. It's extraordinary.
Well, you're keeping healthy longer. You don't get as injured as often.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're gonna take your foam roller and you're gonna get the top part of your butt cheeks. So you know how Mary, you roll to the side. So you'll start at the center of your butt cheek, but then you'll kind of roll to the side here, and then you're gonna get your glute med, so the outside of your butt cheek here. Okay, so you're leaning. So right now I'm on my left butt cheek, so I started center, and then I just kind of rolled my knees to the side, and I'm kind of getting into that glute muscle right there. So for those of you who do not have a foam roller, okay, you can do this stretch. It's called the figure 4 stretch instead.
Yeah, that's sort
Just stay on one side for now.
Yeah, go ahead and stay there for 15 more seconds, and then we'll switch sides.
Okay.
Go ahead and switch sides. So again, if you don't have a foam roller, you can do figure 4 stretch. If not, you're just rolling over and getting that glute.
This is good
I don't know why I don't do this every day.
for running or playing tennis.
Yeah, I think that if everyone included a foam roller and a really good, at least minimum 15 minutes warm up before anything they did,
Yeah.
it would feel so much better.
Yeah, I think before I start playing tennis again, I'm going to do that. It's a good idea.
You really should. You'll play better too. Like if you watch my sister before her workouts, her warm up is like 30 minutes long.
Yeah, but she's putting maximum strain on everything for a sustained period of time. I mean,
Oh, I thought that's what you did before your workout.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to warm up.
it's mouth.
All right, we'll move into the back. So thoracic spine, so from sports bra up. Okay, and then this will be our last one. And then you guys can stretch or roll out as much else as you need to. Keeping your
Ugh.